What is good, hunters? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the state of Way of the Hunter. Kind of wanted to get take the temperature of the community, kind of hear what the community is saying about the state of the game and the upcoming DLC, and kind of get a feel for where players are at, how they're feeling. And overall, from what I've read, there's quite a few people who are not really excited for this new DLC. A lot of people not happy with the state of the game as it is. As we know, for the past few months, a lot of bug fixes have been sort of cooking, and we have not really seen anything yet, especially the fast travel bug, which is messing up a lot of people's herd management. It's affecting a lot of players, and we are told that it's going to be fixed in the next update. And I think overall, for a lot of people, this new update is sort of make or break. And I say that because there's an overall sense of feeling that there are basic bugs in the game that are sort of being overlooked over new features, over new DLCs. And I think it's rubbing a lot of the player base the wrong way. And I think if this new DLC does not really hit, I think a lot of players will sort of either lose interest, or those who are sitting on the fence will probably choose not to buy the game. Now I hope that's not the case, because I really want this game to succeed. I think it's most of what most of us want. And kind of as I look around, I feel very good about the game. I'm very optimistic. I really like what they're doing. It's just taking a little bit longer for things to sort of manifest themselves. I think what's happening is that a lot of players kind of felt when this game was released that it would have been, I wouldn't say better than Call of the Wild, but at least on par as to what Call of the Wild is offering. Stuff like tree stands and tents and such. And we didn't get that in Way of the Hunter. So it kind of felt as if the game sort of started off or launched sort of handicapped, sort of at a disadvantage. And I think that is still the sentiment among players. These are the things they want and they have not received. Will we ever get it? I don't know. I'm not sure if the style of game is something that they want to implement, in the future. I'm not sure that's really what their vision is. So a lot of players, have been voicing their opinions, and it's very loud. A lot of players feel as if animal behaviors are very predictable. I feel that Way of the Hunter really tries its best to kind of set itself apart from other games, other hunting games, and kind of create more of a realistic setting to hunt in. And for a lot of players, they don't see it that way. They find these animals are predictable. They can pretty much go to sleep, go hit up the same need zone, and the animals are pretty much like clockwork. You will see them. They feel as if like predators in the game don't really have a presence to them. They sort of roam around. There's no vicious nature to them. They're not attacking anyone. They're not attacking other animals. And a lot of players want that. They have voiced their opinions on the avatar, the character that you play, and the weird type of poses this character takes on. It seems like it's really bad. Either, I wouldn't say character design, but character rigging. When you go into photo mode, the characters are in very weird positions, awkward positions. And this seems to have a direct effect on the actual game, especially when you're in prone and you're crawling. The devs have said that the issues with going prone and crawling, the weird camera angles and the bobbing up and down, is due to the character itself, the animation. So there seems to be a very fundamental flaw with the way the character is designed and animated, which has to be fixed, because again, it's affecting gameplay. We have like the albinos. A lot of people are complaining about the way they look. Players have to sort of ask in the chat and in the forums, if their animals are albino, which they shouldn't have to. They should be able to look at it and recognize that it's a rare animal. People are talking about the optimized performance, especially on the consoles. I have this game for the Xbox Series X, and it's not a smooth frame rate at all. When you use your binoculars, there's a slight delay. When you fast travel, there's a slight delay. And I think these things need to be fixed to enhance the experience for console players, even on PC. Having the best PC, having the best video card, we're still getting these hiccups, these stutters. And this has to be an ongoing thing where we need to always try and optimize this game to improve the player experience. Because I'll tell you what, Ultimate Hunting is on its way. Competition is on its way. And I will hate for that competition to come to be released and meet Way of the Hunter in a bad state. Way of the Hunter needs to be in a fairly good state at that time because, again, the player base is very small. When you look at Steam, you can see that the player base is very small. Now, I know that does not reflect the entire player base. The game has been bought on other platforms, and I cannot see those things. So we really don't know how big the player base really is. But if we're going to go by Steam numbers, it's pretty small, and we cannot afford to have this player base dwindle. With the new DLC, we're getting like Crossbow, and I'm hoping that really adds a spike to the player base, because a lot of people have been asking for crossbows or bows in general, and hopefully this satisfies them. And that really is my thoughts on this, I mean, I'm very happy, I'm very excited for the DLC. I can't wait to play it, but I think for most people this needs to be a hit. If not, they're pretty much off the boat. And that's really hard for me to say, because I'm one of the biggest, advocate for this game, and I really want the players and hunters to really have a good experience and to really love this game. But when you see these blaring issues in the game not being fixed, not being, treated as an important thing, which is very important to us, sometimes it's very disheartening to hunters. So let me know what you guys think. What's your thoughts? Is this a make or break for you? Are you looking forward to it? Are you happy? Are you being patient? And just let me know what your overall thoughts are, going forward, because again, I would like for us to enjoy this game. And if these things are holding us back, we need to voice our opinion and, talk to each other. Voice our opinions. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in